Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, Conference Championship Game Predictions.
Hi, this is Dylan, and welcome back to NFL Updates Express. For the AFC Championship, we have the New England Patriots traveling to the Mile High City to take on the Denver Broncos. Now, I think this game will be really good. Peyton Manning has been back for the playoffs and really starting to drive the team forward again. The Patriots, meanwhile, have all their guys healthy again after many injuries suffered during the season. I think this will be a very offensive-based game, as Tom Brady will be throwing lots of passes and Peyton Manning will do the same. We could see a couple of runs here and there, but overall I think this will be a very aerial game. Now, I think this one will end close, and it might be pretty high scoring, but overall I think the Patriots, just with all their people back, will be able to get it done in Mile High.
The first matchup in this conference championship weekend is when the New England Patriots travel to Mile High to take on the number 1 seeded Denver Broncos. Now, the Patriots, coming off of a divisional round win against the Kansas City Chiefs 27-20, they look pretty solid, and even though Julian Edelman, their number 1 star coming back from an injury, he looked okay, but he dropped a lot of passes, and he'll need to get that cleaned up this week against an elite Denver Broncos defense with 2 good corners that can shut you down. So if Edelman comes to play, the Patriots could be in good shape. Gronkowski also had a really good game against the Chiefs, and he'll need to make an impact too against the great linebackers of the Denver Broncos like Brandon Marshall, and if he can get past them, then they should be set. For the Broncos, well, they had a subpar game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, in my opinion, with their receivers dropping a ton of passes and not helping out Peyton Manning, who actually put the ball on the money most of the time. But, I think the Broncos, they really need to get their receivers involved more and catch more passes. And if Peyton Manning can have another efficient day like he did against the Steelers, I think the Broncos could be in line for an upset. But I just think that the Patriots are the superior team in this one, and they'll be headed to Super Bowl 50.
It's the NFC Championship, and in this game we have the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Carolina Panthers in Charlotte. Now, this game I think will be a really good game, and pretty much a toss-up. It depends on who's having the better day. Carolina has a great defense with Luke Kuechly and Josh Norman leading the way, and Cam Newton also seems to get it done every time on offense. The Arizona Cardinals, on the other hand, have Larry Fitzgerald, who has recently been doing very well, and especially with Carson Palmer throwing to him, who has also been having a great season. Their defense is also not too shabby, so I think they will put up a nice threat against Newton and their running offense with Jonathan Stewart. But overall, I think this will be a really back-and-forth game, and it'll be a tough one and could come down to the final minutes. But I think overall, Arizona will get the edge in this one and take down the 15-1 Panthers to go to the Super Bowl.
The next matchup is the NFC Championship, when the Arizona Cardinals travel to Bank of America Stadium to take on the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Cardinals almost saw their season slip away after Aaron Rodgers threw a Hail Mary prayer to Jeff Janis in the end zone, but lucky for the Cardinals, they got the ball in overtime, and Larry Fitz came to play, delivering the game-winning touchdown from Carson Palmer. And now the Cardinals are playing the 15-1 Carolina Panthers that are looking to travel to their second Super Bowl in their history. The Panthers, well, they demolished Seattle in the first half of their game, 31-0, but Seattle rallied as the 2-time defending NFC champs are, and they scored 24 unanswered, and many people are concerned that the Panthers could see the same thing happen against the Arizona Cardinals. And that could, but I think they'll learn from their mistakes and get the job done in a better way on defense, with their secondary really being their only main issue, with Charles Tillman, their second corner, being out due to a torn ACL suffered in Week 17, and Robert McClain will have to fill in for him, and I don't really know how he'll match up against guys like John Brown, Larry Fitz, etc., etc. So that will be probably the matchup to watch there, because we all know that Josh Norman can shut down pretty much anyone he faces. Overall, this will be a great game, but I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers at home to advance to the Super Bowl to take on the New England Patriots.